Hello there and welcome. Settle in now, finding that perfect, cozy spot where you can truly relax. Let your shoulders soften, your jaw unclench, and simply allow your body to feel heavy and supported. Take a slow, gentle breath in through your nose and a long, soft breath out through your mouth. Imagine releasing any lingering thoughts with each exhale, letting them drift away like wisps of cloud. Tonight, we're stepping into a quiet corner of a world where heroes find their peace, a world bathed in the calm glow of possibility. Just listen and let the gentle current of the story carry you. Soft, distant city hum above the city, where the tallest buildings pierce the twilight. A silent rooftop stretches out under a vast, moonlit sky. The air here is cool and clean, carrying only the faintest whisper of the sleeping city below. From this vantage point, the urban sprawl transforms into a tapestry of soft, shimmering lights, a million tiny stars mirroring the ones above. Each window pane, each street lamp, adds its gentle sparkle to the vast, peaceful tableau. It's a place of quiet contemplation, far from the bustling streets, a private sanctuary known only to a few. On this rooftop, a lone, folded cape rests upon a low stone parapet, its rich, deep fabric catching the soft glow of the moon, revealing subtle textures. Nearby, a polished shield leans against a weathered chimney, its circular surface, reflecting the distant city, lights like a polished gem, holding a miniature, inverted world within its sheen. There's no urgency here, no hurried footsteps, just the peaceful stillness of the night. This is where vigilance finds its rest, where powerful symbols of protection wait patiently for the dawn. A gentle breeze stirs, rustling the fabric of the cape ever so slightly, a silent, comforting breath through the hero's quiet retreat. The gentle breeze continues its soft dance, allowing the rich fabric of the hero's cape to sway just a little, a silent acknowledgement of the world outside, yet fully at peace within this quiet sanctuary. This particular corner, bathed in the moon's silvery glow, feels like a sacred space where the burdens of the day are gently set aside. Soft ambient hum nearby. On a smooth, polished pedestal rests a shield. Its surface, usually a vibrant emblem of hope, now reflects the soft, diffused moonlight, shimmering gently like a distant, tranquil pool. The intricate engravings, symbols of courage and resilience, are softened by the low light, telling stories without words. No clang of battle, no urgent call, just the quiet strength of its form waiting. Beside it, a helmet, its visor a dark, unseeing mirror, sits patiently. Its intricate design speaks of untold stories and silent vigils, now merely a sculpture of protection, absorbing the ambient calm. You might notice the subtle gleam of polished metal, or the smooth curve of its contours, hinting at the powerful deeds it has witnessed, now all in the past. The hero's retreat is filled with these sleeping symbols, each one a promise of safety, a testament to silent dedication. A sense of profound quiet settles here, a quiet that extends beyond the room itself. Through the wide, arched windows, the city lights twinkle far below, a scattered galaxy of tiny, peaceful glows, not demanding attention, but simply existing. It's a vision of a world watched over, not by active struggle, but by the quiet potential of its guardians. The air itself feels soft and cool, carrying no burdens, only the stillness of a night where every hero's duty is temporarily fulfilled, and rest has gracefully arrived, embracing everything in its gentle, comforting presence. The city outside breathes a soft, rhythmic hum, a distant lullaby carried on the gentle night air. Inside this quiet sanctuary, a space where purpose and peace softly intertwine, shadows lengthen and soften around familiar forms. Moonlight, a gentle visitor, spills through a wide, high window, painting silver strokes across polished surfaces. It illuminates a large, round table at the center, usually bustling with vibrant energy and strategic discussions, now silently reflecting the night sky. Each chair, pushed neatly against its edge, waits patiently, holding the memory of shared moments and thoughtful plans. Soft hum of distant city, very subtle on one side of the room. A collection of legendary artifacts rests in their designated places. A shield, its surface gleaming faintly, catches the moon's glow, revealing no battle scars, only the soft patina of time and quiet readiness. Beside it, a helmet, intricately designed and silently watchful, sits on a stand, its visor a dark mirror to the quiet room. These are not tools of conflict in this moment, but symbols of protection, waiting patiently for the dawn. Further along, a cape, perhaps the deepest midnight blue or a soft twilight gray, is draped carefully over support, its rich fabric folded with a quiet reverence. It doesn't flutter with heroic winds, but settles in soft, still pleats, absorbing the tranquility of the room. The air here is still, carrying the faint, clean scent of polished metal and old documents, a scent of silent guardianship. Everything is in its place, dreaming perhaps of the good work done and the peaceful nights that follow. The soft light continues its slow dance, tracing the contours of these sleeping symbols, ensuring their quiet comfort throughout the long, peaceful hours. The quiet hum of the building itself seems to breathe with the rhythm of the city outside, a distant, gentle murmur that promises nothing but peace. The soft light, which had illuminated the resting emblems, now stretches itself further, reaching towards a long, polished table in a nearby, spacious room. This is where the quiet conversations unfold, where strategies are drawn, not with haste, but with thoughtful, measured consideration for the well-being of all. Tonight, however, the large, oval table stands empty. Its smooth, dark surface gleams softly under the ambient glow, reflecting the faint blues and gentle purples of the moonlit sky beyond a tall, arched arched window. Around it, chairs are neatly tucked in, their soft upholstery silent and undisturbed, like patient sentinels awaiting the next quiet morning. There are no urgent voices here, no flickering screens displaying pressing information, just the serene stillness of a space completely at rest, gentle hum of distant city through that impressive window. The city spreads out like a vast, glittering tapestry below. Thousands upon thousands of tiny lights twinkle, each one a small, peaceful beacon in the night. They do not flash with urgency or alarm, but simply exist, constant and calm, like scattered diamonds on black velvet. You can almost feel the gentle, rhythmic pulse of the sleeping metropolis, breathing slowly, deeply, under the watchful, silent gaze of its unseen protectors. A soft, almost imperceptible breeze might carry the distant scent of night-blooming jasmine from a rooftop garden nearby, or the clean, cool air from above the highest spires of the city. The air within this quiet command space is still and calm, holding the lingering warmth of a day well spent, a day of quiet triumphs. It's a space that holds the memory of shared purpose and unwavering dedication, now settled into a deep, comforting quiet. The city below sleeps soundly, embraced by the stillness from above, and the soft light invites your own rest, letting your thoughts drift like the distant city lights. Gently, peacefully, the city below truly sleeps now, its soft glow a comforting blanket beneath the quiet vigilance of the night. From the rooftop, the view slowly pulls back, moving gently through the air, past the silent antennae, towards a large, arching window that looks out onto this same tranquil vista. The soft light of the moon pours through, casting long, peaceful shadows across the floor of a quiet command center. Within, the air is calm, a gentle, almost imperceptible hum of distant systems, barely audible, like the quiet breath of a sleeping giant. A large, circular table occupies the center of the room, its surface polished and reflecting the muted light from several large, softly glowing monitors on the far wall. These screens display silent star maps, unfurling constellations, and a slow-moving timeline of peaceful cosmic events. No alarms, no urgent messages, just the quiet wonder of the universe at rest, flowing gently across the display. Nearby, a carefully folded crimson cape rests over the back of a high-backed chair, its rich fabric catching the soft, ambient light. Next to it, a polished shield, its emblem subtly glinting, leans against a console, a silent sentinel. Everything is in its place, waiting patiently for the dawn, or for the quiet return of a hero whose watch has momentarily ended. The room breathes with a profound peace, a sanctuary of calm power, inviting you to share in its deep, undisturbed rest. Subtle, distant hum, the soft light of the city outside filters gently through a tall, arched window, casting long, peaceful shadows shadows across the polished floor of this quiet sanctuary. It is not a bustling city, but one that sleeps softly, its distant glow a testament to the quiet order maintained beneath the watchful moon. Here, within these walls, the air itself feels still and undisturbed, holding the echo of countless nights of vigilant watch. Now settled into a profound stillness, your gaze might gently rest upon a folded cape, draped with care over a polished stand in a corner. Its fabric, once swirling dramatically against the night sky, now lies in serene repose, its deep, rich color absorbing the soft light, looking almost like a shadowed pool of midnight. Nearby, a helmet gleams faintly, its reflective surface capturing a miniature, distorted version of the peaceful room, a tiny world of slumber. No battle scars are highlighted, only the gentle sheen of materials crafted for protection, now resting, waiting patiently. Perhaps a shield propped against a wall catches your eye. Its emblem, usually a vivid beacon of hope or a resolute symbol of strength, is currently a quiet design, its edges softened by the muted light. It stands as a silent sentinel, a promise of unwavering steadfastness, even in profound stillness. These are not relics of a forgotten past, but potent tools in slumber, symbols of dedication, resting deeply between moments of quiet service. The very air in this room invites a sense of deep, collective calm, a knowing peace that comes from duty fulfilled, even if only for a few precious hours. The absence of hurried movement, the slow, soft breathing of the distant city beyond the glass, and the tranquil presence of these iconic objects combine to create a profound quietude. This is the heart of a hero's rest, a sacred space where strength pauses and deep peace reigns supreme, allowing tired minds to settle and unwind completely. Subtle, distant hum of a peaceful city, soft, distant hum of the city outside acts like a lullaby, a gentle reminder that even the busiest metropolises eventually find their quiet rhythm. Imagine now a subtle shift in perspective, moving slowly through the silent corridors of a place designed for watchfulness, yet now entirely at peace. Here, within the heart of the hero's sanctuary, the grand operations room lies dormant. Its vast display screens, usually alive with data and distant signals, are now dimmed to a soft, comforting glow, casting long, peaceful shadows across the floor. Perhaps a solitary, polished shield leans against a wall, catching the moonlight filtering through a high window. Its surface reflects not urgent warnings, but the tranquil gleam of the moon, a silent guardian in its own right. Nearby, a hero's helmet rests upon a smooth, cool surface, its visor dark and reflective, holding no gaze, but offering only the promise of stillness. The material of a folded cape, perhaps a deep midnight blue or a muted charcoal gray, drapes over the back of an empty chair at the command table. It lies there, a symbol of preparedness, yet entirely at ease, its rich fabric soft to the imagined touch. The air is still, carrying only the faintest whisper of the ventilation system, a steady, rhythmic sigh that blends perfectly with the city's distant murmur. Every object in this quiet command room speaks of a day's work completed, of vigilance suspended, and of a profound, well-earned rest. There is no urgency here, only the soft assurance that all is well, and that tomorrow, when the city stirs again, these silent sentinels will be ready once more. For now, they simply rest, inviting you to share in their deep, undisturbed tranquility. Soft, almost imperceptible hum of a quiet machine, the soft, almost imperceptible hum of a quiet machine continues its gentle lullaby, a sound that assures rather than demands. It whispers of silent sentinels, resting deeply, their forms still and unmoving, patiently awaiting a distant dawn. Around them, the Hero Lab remains a haven of stillness, a silent testament to readiness that is, for now, utterly at peace. Above a smooth, dark console, a large main display casts a soft, ethereal glow across the room. It's not a map of alarms or urgent signals, but a detailed, tranquil overlay of the sleeping city outside. Tiny points of light represent streetlights and apartment windows, each one a miniature, distant star in a vast, dark canvas. The city below breathes slowly, a gentle, rhythmic pulse that mirrors your own calm breathing. No alerts flash across the screen. No urgent data streams race by. Instead, a delicate, almost shimmering pattern of constellations slowly drifts across one section of the display, a silent reminder of the boundless, peaceful cosmos beyond the urban sprawl. This is where plans are made, not for immediate battle, but for long-term safeguarding, for the quiet what-ifs that linger in the far-off future. A single, softly glowing emblem, perhaps a stylized shield or a folded wing, sits illuminated on a small, untouched desk nearby. It casts a warm, faint light onto a few data pads, their screens dark and undisturbed. Everything here speaks of readiness, yes, but also of profound, unworried quiet. The lab, with its resting heroes and sleeping screens, holds a deep, unwavering promise of peace, a promise it extends to you now, in this tranquil moment as you settle deeper into the quiet. Notice how the ambient glow from various console lights paints faint, shifting colors across the polished floors and sturdy workstations. Not sharp or jarring, but a soft, almost breathing light, like the distant pulse of a sleeping city. Gentle hum of electronics, a large, panoramic monitor, typically bustling with real-time data, now displays only a serene, softly animated cityscape. Buildings rise into the moonlit sky, their windows twinkling like scattered stars. But there is no rush, no urgency in their silent vigil. The city sleeps beneath its protectors, and the lab, in turn, keeps a peaceful watch over both. Near a central console, a hero's cape lies carefully folded over the back of a sturdy chair, not tossed aside in haste, but placed with intention, its dark fabric a pool of shadows against the faint light, waiting patiently for the dawn. Beside it, a gleaming shield, its surface reflecting the soft light like a calm, silent eye, rests against the wall. Its polished metal shows no sign of recent conflict, only the faint, reassuring sheen of readiness. The air here is still, cool, and clean, carrying only the faintest scent of ozone and polished metal, a scent that whispers of order and calm capability. There's no tension in this space, only the deep, collective exhale of a world at rest, protected by those who, for now, also slumber. Each object, each silent screen, each gentle hum contributes to this profound sense of security and untroubled peace, inviting you to share in its stillness. Each object, each silent screen, each gentle hum contributes to this profound sense of security and untroubled peace, inviting you to share in its stillness. The soft, ambient glow emanating from the inactive displays paints long, quiet shadows across the polished surfaces, a silent dance of light and dark that tells no tales of urgency, only of patient waiting. Your gaze might drift now, past the array of dormant controls, to a corner where a symbol of unwavering watchfulness rests. There, draped with gentle precision over a low, ergonomic console, lies a hero's cape. Its fabric, perhaps a deep midnight blue or a muted charcoal gray, seems to absorb the faint light, holding secrets and silent strength within its folds. It's not worn, not in motion, but perfectly still, a silent sentinel in repose. Beside it, perhaps, a helmet sits, its visor reflecting the faint, distant twinkle of the city lights outside. It's a helmet designed for protection, for focus, yet now it simply reflects the quiet glow, a polished surface mirroring the world at peace. No alarms blare, no urgent voices echo, only the gentle whir of unseen systems maintains a hushed, steady rhythm, a lullaby for a world that sleeps soundly under the vigilant, though currently dormant, gaze of its protectors. This room, this sanctuary of calm, breathes with a deep, reassuring quietude. The air is still, carrying only the faintest scent of clean, cool technology and the promise of undisturbed rest. It's a space where vigilance is a state of being, even when slumber holds sway, a gentle reminder that even the strongest hearts need their moments of profound stillness. And as you observe this scene, you too can feel this deep, abiding calm settle around you, wrapping you in its quiet comfort. The profound stillness that has settled around you now extends beyond the immediate space. It's as if the very air itself has grown softer, quieter, holding its breath in gentle reverence. Imagine now a scene where this deep calm radiates outwards, touching the edges of a city draped in twilight. You find yourself, in your mind's eye, into a large, panoramic window, or perhaps stepping onto a silent rooftop perch, high above the sleeping metropolis. The city below is not a place of bustling energy tonight, but a vast, shimmering tapestry woven with countless soft, glowing lights. Each distant window, each street lamp, is a tiny, peaceful ember against the deep indigo canvas of the night sky. A gentle breeze, cool and clean from the high altitude, barely whispers past. It rustles nothing, disturbs nothing, merely glides by like a hushed secret across the silent structures. The moon, a soft, luminous orb, casts long, tranquil shadows that stretch and sway with an imperceptible grace across the quiet architecture. Here, in this elevated sanctuary, there's a tangible sense of quiet guardianship. A silent vigil is kept, not with urgency, but with a deep, unwavering peace. Near the edge, perhaps, a folded cape rests on a low, smooth ledge, its fabric dark and still, a symbol of slumbering strength and watchful serenity. Or a helmet, polished and gleaming faintly, reflects the city's distant glow, waiting patiently. This quiet, steadfast presence, watching over the sleeping world, offers a comforting thought, an assurance that even in the vastness, all is profoundly well. All is at peace, and you too are enveloped in this deep, quiet calm. The quiet hum of the command center continues its gentle rhythm, a subtle thrum that only adds to the peaceful atmosphere. Your gaze might drift from the city lights outside, back to the soft glow of the main console. It's not an active, blinking array of urgent alerts, but rather a serene tableau of the city's nocturnal pulse. Soft blue and green lights indicate traffic flowing smoothly, distant energy grids humming efficiently, and the gentle, almost imperceptible ebb and flow of the city's slumber. Perhaps a solitary monitor displays a star map, charting constellations that drift slowly across the digital sky, mirroring the real stars visible through the panoramic window. Each point of light, each gentle sweep of data, reassures you that the world below is cradled in a quiet peace. No alarms sound, no urgent communications flash, only the soft, steady stream of information confirming that all is calm, all is as it should be. A folded cape, perhaps, rests on a nearby chair, its rich fabric absorbing the soft ambient light, a symbol of vigilant rest. Or a polished helmet, perhaps, sits silently on a desk, reflecting the distant city glow, its purpose fulfilled for the night. These are the quiet symbols of protection, now at peace, their watch a gentle, unseen presence. The very air in this space seems to hold a profound stillness, a gentle sigh of relief after a day well lived, a night quietly observed. The soft glow of the console casts long, gentle shadows that dance almost imperceptibly with the slow passage of time, a soothing, rhythmic visual lullaby. The subtle sense of peace is truly palpable here, inviting you to simply be, to simply rest. Shadows that dance almost imperceptibly with the slow passage of time, a soothing, rhythmic visual lullaby. The subtle sense of peace is truly palpable here, inviting you to simply be, to simply rest. Now, imagine drifting gently through a hushed corridor, its walls lined with soft, ambient light that seems to emanate from within the very material itself. The air is still, carrying only the faintest whisper of distant city sounds, so muted they become part of the quiet. You approach a doorway, not grand or imposing, but welcoming in its soft glow. This leads into what might be called a quiet command center, or perhaps a hero's personal study, a place of contemplation and calm vigilance. Inside, the light is even softer, cast by large, curved monitors displaying serene, swirling patterns, perhaps cloud formations over a sleeping metropolis, or the slow-moving constellations above. There are no frantic alerts, no urgent messages, just data flowing gently, a silent symphony of information. A polished, circular table stands at the center, its surface reflecting the soft light like a placid pool. On it, a single, elegant stylus rests beside a smooth, unblemished data slate, awaiting only the next thoughtful insight, not a hurried command. Nearby, a comfortable, high-backed chair is drawn back slightly, as if its occupant has just stepped away for a moment of reflection, perhaps gazing out at the distant, sparkling skyline visible through a panoramic window. The city below is a tapestry of muted glows and soft blinks, utterly peaceful. It's a scene of quiet readiness, where power and purpose are folded away, dormant but ever present, like a guardian sleeping soundly, assured in the knowledge that all is well. This space breathes a gentle, reassuring calm, a soft hum of peace that invites you to settle even deeper into your own tranquility. Ardian's gentle breathing continues, a soft rhythm in the stillness of the room. The moonbeams, now a little higher in the sky, cast long, silvery shadows across the polished floor, almost like quiet pathways guiding thoughts into deeper slumber. The hero's chamber, usually a hub of vigilant planning, now rests in profound quietude, its purpose temporarily suspended, its guardian fully at peace. Beyond the sleeping hero, through a tall, arched window, the city lights twinkle like scattered jewels on a velvet cloth. Each tiny glow represents a quiet home, a gentle dream, a world safely tucked in for the night. You can almost feel the gentle pulse of the city below, a comforting thrum that vibrates softly through the air, yet never disturbs the profound calm of this high-up sanctuary. Near the window, draped over a sturdy, elegant stand, lies a cape. Not a cape of a battle, but a cape of quiet vigil. Its deep, midnight blue fabric, usually billowing in the night wind, now hangs in soft, still folds, catching just a whisper of the moonlight. Beside it, a pair of gauntlets crafted for strength, but now simply resting, their metallic surfaces reflecting a dull, comforting gleam. They are symbols of protection, now dormant, awaiting a distant dawn, much like the world awaits the sun's return. The air here is cool and clean, carrying only the faintest scent of night air and polished metal. There is no urgency, no call to action, only the deep, pervasive quiet of a hero's rest. Everything is in its place, perfectly still, perfectly prepared, yet perfectly at peace. This tranquil scene invites you to let your own worries fold away, much like the cape, and find your own deep, undisturbed quietude. The cape, a silent sentinel, rests in its place, a symbol of readiness without urgency. Beyond its soft folds, the room stretches gently, revealing other quiet details of this hero's sanctuary. A large, softly glowing screen dominates one wall, not with flashing alarms or urgent data, but with a serene, panoramic view of the city below. The city lights twinkle like scattered diamonds on a dark velvet cloth, each one a tiny story, a tiny dream unfolding in the night. From this elevated vantage point, the city feels not like a bustling metropolis, but a sleeping giant, breathing softly under the moon's gentle gaze. No sirens wail, no distant tremors disturb the tranquil scene. It is a moment of calm observation, where the hero, or perhaps just the quiet space they inhabit, watches over a city at peace. The screen displays no complex algorithms, no threat indicators, only the gentle, shifting patterns of light and shadow across familiar streets and quiet parks. It's a reminder of what is protected, not from what, but simply what asterisk is asterisk, a quiet tapestry of life, observed with a gentle, watchful presence. You can almost feel the cool, clean air from the height, carrying the distant, muffled symphony of a sleeping world. This quiet observation allows for serene contemplation, a peaceful moment of being present with the city's quiet rhythm. The soft glow from the screen casts gentle, shifting shadows across the room, highlighting the textures of quiet dedication and restful vigilance. It is a scene of profound stillness, where the weight of responsibility is transformed into a serene guardianship, a comforting presence in the vast night. The soft, ambient hum of the command room continues its gentle lullaby, a silent testament to the city's slumbering peace. Past the main console, with its array of dormant screens casting a subtle, cool glow, a quiet passage opens into a smaller, more personal space. Here, the hum fades even further, replaced by the deep silence of a sanctuary. This is where the symbols of heroism find their repose. A cape, woven from the finest, most durable threads, lies carefully folded over a polished stand, its deep midnight blue hues almost indistinguishable in the soft shadows. It rests, a silent sentinel, awaiting the moment it might once again billow against the wind, a beacon of hope. Beside it, a gleaming helmet sits on a custom-fitted pedestal, its visor reflecting the distant, muted city lights that filter in through a tall, narrow window. The helmet, usually a symbol of unwavering resolve, now radiates a quiet strength, its polished surface holding a memory of every dawn it has witnessed from the highest rooftops. Further along, a shield etched with a familiar emblem leans gently against a wall, its vibranium core utterly still. Its formidable strength is currently dormant, a promise of protection held in abeyance. No urgency here, no clang of battle, only the tranquil presence of tools at rest. Through that window, the city stretches out, a tapestry of twinkling, peaceful lights, unaware of the quiet vigil maintained here. Each light is a tiny, sleeping world, cradled by the soft glow of the moon. The hero, though perhaps unseen, is a gentle guardian over this vast, sleeping canvas, their spirit woven into the very fabric of the tranquil night. The very air in this personal space seems to breathe slowly, in sync with the sleeping city, a profound quietude settling over everything. The profound quietude that settles over everything in this personal space deepens with each passing moment. A soft, ambient hum, almost imperceptible, resonates gently from unseen systems, a whisper of slumbering technology. Perhaps it's the hum of a monitoring station, quietly tracking the city's heartbeat, or the gentle whir of a power core, efficiently maintaining the calm that permeates every corner. Soft, distant hum here, against a far wall, a collection of objects rests, not on hurried display, but as if carefully set aside for a time of profound peace. A smooth, polished shield, perhaps, leans against a sturdy, almost sculptural stand, its surface softly reflecting the faint, cool glow of the distant city lights that filter through a wide, panoramic window. No battle scars mar its surface tonight. It is simply an emblem of steadfast protection, now perfectly at rest, its vigil momentarily concluded. Beside it, a neatly folded cloak or cape drapes over a simple, elegant chair. Its rich, dark fabric absorbs the available light, conveying a sense of quiet strength and readiness, even in repose. One might imagine it worn by a figure who patrols the quietest hours of the night. But now, it waits patiently, its form settled and still, embracing the deep stillness. These are not tools of conflict in this moment, but quiet, potent symbols of a watchful presence temporarily withdrawn from the world's demands, finding peace in the sanctuary. The air itself feels still and undisturbed, a gentle coolness pervasive throughout the room, carrying the faint, clean scent of ozone and perhaps a hint of something metallic, a unique signature of this controlled environment. The vast cityscape outside continues its silent dance of twinkling lights, a tapestry of human life unfolding beneath a patient, unwavering guardian. And within these walls, the guardian finds their own quiet repose, their spirit woven into the very fabric of the tranquil night. The air in this personal space breathing slowly, in sync with the sleeping city. The quiet repose within these walls deepens, a gentle echo of the city's slumber. The guardian spirit, truly at peace, finds its rhythm in the soft hum of the night, a quiet reassurance that all is well. From a subtle console, a soft, diffused light emanates, not bright or urgent, but a calm, steady glow that paints the nearby surfaces with a comforting warmth. This light flows from a large, curved screen, presenting a stylized map of the city below. Not a bustling, vibrant map, but one rendered in tranquil blues and grays. The distant lights of buildings depicted as tiny, shimmering embers against a deep indigo canvas. There are no flashing alerts, no urgent readouts, only the slow, almost imperceptible pulse of the city's sleeping heart, represented by tiny, soft glowing nodes. Each node on the map represents a district, a neighborhood, a quiet corner where lives unfold in peaceful slumber. The guardian watches these soft lights, their presence a silent promise woven into the fabric of the night. The gentle sweep of a sensor, barely visible, traces a slow, reassuring path across the display, confirming the calm. It's a quiet vigil, not of defense against an immediate threat, but of stewardship over a sleeping world, a quiet appreciation for the peace they help to preserve. The air remains still, carrying only the faintest scent of cool night air, filtered and purified, a subtle crispness that hints at the vastness outside. The soft glow of the monitor reflects faintly in the polished surfaces nearby, creating a layered depth of quiet light. It's a panorama of serenity, where technology serves not to alarm, but to soothe, offering a visual lullaby of a city at rest. The gentle hum of the console becomes almost a part of the quiet, a subtle, rhythmic sound that blends seamlessly with the stillness as the city breathes its slow, deep breaths under the peaceful gaze of its silent protector. Soft electronic hum, very faint, the soft electronic hum, so faint it's almost part of the night's own pulse, continues its gentle rhythm. The silent protector, having watched over the sleeping city, now turns from the parapet. His silhouette, etched against the distant glow of the metropolis, moves with an unhurried grace. Each step is quiet, deliberate, as if not to disturb the profound calm he has helped to foster. He approaches a secluded alcove, tucked away on this highest point, a small sanctuary from the wind's idle whispers. Here, under a faint, almost invisible light source that mimics the moon's cool glow, lies a space of quiet contemplation. A dark, rich fabric his cape is carefully folded over a low, smooth stone bench. Its heavy material, usually dynamic and flowing in the night air, now rests in neat, comforting stillness. Beside it, leaned gently against the cool stone, is a shield, its surface often reflecting the chaos of a different hour, now catches the soft, diffused light, shimmering with a subdued metallic sheen. There are no scratches visible tonight, no signs of recent struggle, only the polished emblem at its center, a silent testament to vigilance. The air here is still, carrying only the faintest whisper of the city's distant murmur. It's a space where readiness meets repose, where the symbols of protection are given a moment of quiet peace. The weight of responsibility is acknowledged. Yet for this moment, it is held gently, allowing the city, and perhaps even its protector, to drift deeper into the tranquility of the night. This quiet corner, high above it all, is a place where dreams of peace are softly nurtured, watched over by silent, resting guardians. The soft glow of the city below shimmers like scattered jewels, a lullaby of light stretching out to the horizon. Each tiny window, each distant streetlight holds its own quiet story, now settling into a gentle slumber. The hero's vigil is complete for tonight, their presence a silent blessing upon the sleeping metropolis. The cape, perhaps draped over a nearby ledge, or gently folded, catches the moon's silvery touch. A calm, soft shadow against the pale stone. The helmet, removed and resting, reflects a tiny, distorted crescent of the moon, its gaze no longer searching, but at peace. A soft, cool breeze, carrying the faint, sweet scent of distant blossoms and the clean freshness of the night, whispers across the rooftop. It is a comforting presence, a final touch of the day giving way completely to the night. The distant hum of the city, once a murmur of activity, now fades to a barely perceptible thrum, like the quiet beat of a peaceful heart. Even the stars, usually so bright and sharp, seem to soften, their light diffused through the gentle haze of the city's quiet breath. You can feel yourself sinking deeper into this quietness, surrounded by the tranquil knowing that all is well. The protector rests, and so can you. The city sleeps, and its dreams are safe. Let the remaining thoughts of your day drift away, like wisps of cloud carried on that gentle breeze. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to be, but here, in this moment of perfect calm. Just as the hero finds their rest, allowing the city to dream undisturbed, you too are invited to let your own gentle dreams begin. The night is soft, safe, and utterly peaceful. Close your eyes and simply